There are physical types in the espionage game that we call the little gray man. The guy who walks through the hotel lobby, gets on the elevator with a crowd of people. 5 minutes after they get off the elevator, you can't remember that they were there. Just like looking through a piece of clear window glass. They're just not there. If you're the person who stands in line at the market, the clerk keeps waiting on the person behind you, you know you're going to be a good spy. A good friend and I decided that we were going to infiltrate the dance. We had the greasers and we had the socias in our particular school. And we were on the side of the greasers. We could infiltrate the dance if we showed up as a couple. So I was the girl. My mother helped by getting a nice dress and some nice shoes, and we purchased some hose and got a really good wig. It was really good. She plucked my eyebrows. I shaved a couple times, shaved my legs even, and my sisters taught me to dance backwards. So here we were in the dance in the era of the crinoline skirts, had all these petticoats under it, and I was swirling about. I heard one of the guys, "Who's that big broad that Doug's with?" It was our first deception, and it worked rather well.
The beginning of a career for the master of disguise.
Yes.
Would also be hostages today, except for
when the embassy was overrun, we were immediately on a wartime footing. Along comes a memorandum from the State Department saying, by the way, 6 of our people escaped and they're in the care of the Canadians. Could you please think about how you might get them out too? So now we got a problem. How are we going to get them out ahead of hostile pursuit?
The Iranians don't know they're there.
But they will rather soon. My biggest problem, creating a deception that everybody could believe in. A Hollywood location scouting party. We stole the script from The Lord of Life. It was a defunct production. Mythology, sci-fi, and mystical things. If you read the script, it is very hard to follow. It is very convoluted. My guys went in, set up the production offices on the old Columbia studio lot in Hollywood. This is a Friday. By Tuesday, 4 days later, we were up and running.
You're posing as a Hollywood producer making a fictitious script, Lord of Light.
Yes. The telephone that somebody's going to answer, oh yeah, they're out there scouting a location. And then we made this portfolio that had everything in it that I would carry along with me, and that's the window dressing. Say, okay, that's you, and that you're the location manager, you're transportation coordinator, and the set designer, and they all just loved it. You know, everybody wants to be from Hollywood. And we arrived on the 25th of January. We went in and marched them out 3 days later. Mental skills, how to make something out of nothing. My 25-year career at the CIA was that. Somebody who can make a radio out of a clamshell. That's the kind of individual that it takes. The kind of person who can appear humble. The kind of person who doesn't need to be recognized.
Kind of a hero that never needs to be identified as a hero.
It's just a particular type of person. Some of them, I guess, are heroes.
What happens at the end of Lord of Light?
I have no idea. I didn't have time to read it.